Hello students and welcome to today's class. Today we're going to see the topic of comparative adjectives. Before explaining the topic, I need you to open your workbook on page 33. This will be the exercise number 7. In the exercise A, you have to read this lecture. So please pause the video, read the lecture, and when you finish, play the video again. Alright, if you're done, let's continue with the exercise B. Here we have to see if the statements are true or false according to the lecture. Please do it. If you finish, now let's complete the sentences in exercise C. You have to find the missing word in the lecture and write it in the blank space. Finally, in the exercise D, you have to choose the correct option to complete the rules. The first rule says, for long or short adjectives, put more before the adjective to form the comparative. Like in the second sentence, in the exercise C, we have, and they are trying to become more responsible consumers. We can see that the adjective is responsible, is long, and we are using the word more. So the answer for the first rule is long. And the answer for the second rule is short. For short adjectives, add er at the end to the end of the adjective to form the comparative. Very good. With this, we can explain the topic of comparative adjectives. First, let's see when we use the comparative adjectives. We use the comparatives to compare to objects, people, animals, etc. For example, imagine that we have John over here. We could say that he is tall, but then we have his friend Dave. With John, we could say that Dave is taller than John. We are comparing Dave with John. Now, let's imagine that Dave is intelligent, but John is more intelligent. If we compare John with Dave, we could say John is more intelligent than Dave. All right, now that we understand the use of comparative adjectives, let's see how to write them. For this, we're going to see some rules. The first rule says that for adjectives with one syllable, add er to the adjective. For example, old, one syllable. Older. Strong, one syllable. Stronger. We add er to the adjective. In the rule number 2, we have for adjectives ending in y, change y to I and add er. For example, pretty, we change y to I and then er for prettier. Crazy, crazier. Then, rule number 3. For adjectives with 2 or more syllables, add more in front of the adjectives. Interesting, more interesting. Beautiful, more beautiful. In the rule number 4, we have that for short adjectives that end in E, just are the letter R. For example, Ruth ends in E, ruder. Strange ends in E, stranger. In the rule number 5, we have some adjectives need to double consonant. Big, like it ends in a consonant and before a vowel and before a consonant, it is bigger. Hot, consonant, vowel, consonant, hotter. Finally, some adjectives are irregular. Good, better. Bad, worse. Far, farther. Okay, we cannot say good, gooder, no, badder, no, farther, no. Okay, you have to memorize these comparatives. All right, very good. This is everything you need to know about this topic. Don't forget to take notes for the exercise number 8. If you have any doubt, please send me a message. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next class.